Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're out to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video on AAB&B Gaming. Today we're starting a new series of Madden.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godwin.
So when you see me play, I'll be with the Packers.
I think it begins and ends with
I am doing 5-minute quarters with the accelerated clock turned off.
Without a top-flight quarterback, the way the game
and let's get this game
with
started.
all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not
looks
going
like
to
we're
benefit
kicking
at
the
all.
ball off. And in this, I'll be doing less of commentary during it, talking, just because the commentators in the game are actually talking, so I'll let you guys listen to them a little bit more than you'll hear me be talking.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 29, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
All right, they just ripped us off there, man.
Open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
There we go. Got him for a sack of 7 yards.
Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Alright, if you guys are liking the video so far, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn the notification bells on to find out when our next videos are released. If you guys are new to the channel, we play American Truck Simulator, which is a game pretty much what's in the name. It's a simulation game where you drive semi-trucks across portions of the country that we have DLCs for, so pretty much all the western states.
And he said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
We also have some Roblox videos out there. GTA's out there.
He's going to be a handful.
We have quite a few.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man.
And
Maybe
then
need some
quite a few more series that we will have started
I'm going to have to make
in the near
someone else
future.
beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Mahomes now on first down.
Also, if you guys aren't familiar, we have an Instagram account,
a
Facebook account.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
So go check those out.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Montravius Adams, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 21 yards
They thought they were sneaky.
the Chiefs take it right down and score.
They sure got themselves messed up. Watch this happen here, buddy.
That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sidelines.
And now it's blocked. Oh, the Packers have it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
There we go. There we go. Blocked kick for a return. How nice that is. Go get that man an oxygen tank now. You're going to need it.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Out to the 35.
Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Could have returned that all the way if I didn't do what I had on that messed up there.
Ball up to the 35
all right, looks like we're
now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Do some passing here.
Here's Rodgers. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
All right, I see.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers being chased out left. It's caught here by Adams.
All right, that's first.
Before they work it across midfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
You guys are going to see very little
and Green Bay has the
run
first
plays
as well.
from him. Just
now
more
it appears we've got a Chiefs
person who
moving pretty
passes the ball
gingerly
well.
down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
All right, he got his hand in there. Good job, Matthew.
If you keep moving laterally, creases
Not
tend to
happy he
develop
did that,
as the
but
game
that
moves
was good.
on, and they can run it
That
back
was good
inside later.
on his part.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught from
There we go. Good job, Lazard.
Alan Lazard, 29 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there.
Oh, they be bogus.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna do a 2-point to make it a lot better for me.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
All right, I see him.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams.
That was a close one. If it goes through booth review, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a turnover. Oh, that was lucky. Let's go ahead and take a look at it ourselves. Hit him in the helmet. Barely. Alright, yes sir. We just got that. Alright, here's where I'm going to run it, because I'm too close to the goal.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 22
Not many times you're going to see that happen here.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result.
I did that on purpose. I know you guys are going to criticize me. Do it in the comments.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away.
Did that on purpose because I hate having to be up by like one extra point.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to let the commentators now do their jobs.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Williams. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And that is incomplete.
That's it, baby.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now Rodgers.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
All right.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
If you guys haven't seen the game earlier in the season, if you're big football geeks, Packers walked back down the field against the 49ers and won the game.
Forced out to his left.
What do you think I'm doing here?
Touchdown, Packers.
Because we just did it. before halftime. Did less than a minute. That's all we need.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I'm going to tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's some guy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got it to Williams. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
All right, let's see if we can do another miracle here.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Okay, 7 seconds to go, 80 yards.
Close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And that will be
I should have hit triangle instead of square.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
All right, we're getting the ball back.
Now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And that's caught inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Damian Wilson in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off. Here's Irvin to return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards.
Mike, watch the run. Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a baby stop.
Throwing is Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Preston Smith there on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Mahomes now to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, guys, that pretty much sums it up on who's going to win this.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Give me the ball.
So a tough pill to swallow there. Would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right, except for the finish.
There we go, broke his ankles.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
I wasn't lying when I said
Aaron Jones,
downfield.
76 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us, it gets trite for the fans. This is exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught here by Bell. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9 at the 30.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we
and yes,
welcome
he just
you back.
got that right. It is.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw, it's Mahomes. And
yep, there we go. It's
there
4th and 18. Let's see. Are they going to punt it? They're smart if they do that.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving
finally
around
smart
back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
Right, it is seriously over at this
touchdown.
point. An 86-yard touchdown return.
So another score
In the
there.
play
And
before,
often
it was
you
a
talk about the three phases of the
76-yard
game. Defense,
run
offense,
down the
special
field.
teams. It's been a clean sweep
I
in
don't
this one,
think
hasn't it?
they
It
need to
certainly
be
has.
playing
They've been pretty
anymore.
dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for two up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for two late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. It's complete to Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a sack, Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Right now, you got 58.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns.
Of course, Adams runs into Lazard. He drops the ball. Here we go. Watch this.
Back to the Chiefs.
We're going to blitz on
So they
him.
were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed.
And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Oh, that's B poop call.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. One final try for Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense
sorry if
that
you're a
was well
Chiefs
prepared.
fan and you just watched your team get
So we had
belligerted by me, but
the score on the final play that they didn't need to have.
if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notifications bell. The next video will be released.
And they feel like if they don't do it themselves,
And I want to
they're
say,
not living up to the
like
message
3
they're
weeks,
sending
guys.
out.
So go ahead, hit that like button. I know you want to watch it. The week of Thanksgiving is when you'll be able to watch the next video. But until that next video comes out, peace.